So over the course of the last 3 to 4 months, we've heard a lot of things that Ray Fisher said in regards to how he was treated on set of the Justice League reshoots done by Joss Whedon. And now a new article on Forbes goes into the details. And Ray Fisher says that Joss Whedon demanded that actors of color had their skin color be changed by CGI. What? So just in case you're new to the channel, which plenty of you are, and you missed what's happening, Ray Fisher earlier in the summer came out and said that Joss Whedon treated pretty much everybody badly on the set of the reshoots of Justice League, and specifically that he was singled out along with a few other actors, that they were abused on set, that other people enabled this, that people running DC Comics like Jeff Johns and John Berg, who was in charge of WB, did not care. They turned a blind eye to it, and now he has more details on what exactly happened. And we've been waiting for this for months, so here's what he said, and I quote, "What set my soul on fire and forced me to speak out about Joss Whedon this summer was my becoming informed that Joss had ordered that the complexion of an actor of color be changed in post-production because he didn't like the color of their skin tone. Man, with everything 2020's been, that was the tipping point for me." Whoa. Okay, well, this is one, okay, how do I start here? This is gonna be rough. So honestly, I don't really know what to say. We've been waiting for what exactly happened, what abuse on set, what was said, and now we have it. And this is like next level stuff. Like, this is pretty damn bad. Like, I could understand if it was like, okay, Joss Whedon yelled at me at set or something, because that's happened on so many movies. We hear about that, people losing their temper and stuff, but this is like next level racist, and that's really god awful to hear. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, oh, yelling at somebody on set after 18 hours of work is fine. That's not fine. Everybody was stressed. Everybody was literally at like their wits' end. They had quick reshoots, jobs were on the line, massive amounts of money. So I'm not saying it's okay, but I would understand why somebody would lose their temper. But this is not right. Now, I've already seen a ton of people online talking about this, and honestly, I don't even know what to say. That it's awful. That's not like what can you say, right? That's such a terrible thing to hear, that's what he was pushing and saying and trying to do and what they were going for. Like, it's just kind of like puts a pit in your stomach. Like, it's awful. Could you imagine being him and hearing that? Now, also, I have seen it from the other point of view, where people say, maybe that's not what Joss Whedon was saying. Maybe he was just saying, look, we need to adjust the color in post because we do for everything. And if you look at what Joss Whedon did with the color grading in the final cut of the movie, it is far different from what the Snyder Cut was. Like, there's reds everywhere, the color tones are raised in some areas, which makes the suits look fake, so maybe there's some crossed wires here and there. I've definitely seen that argument as well. And again, we don't know the situation here. All we got is what Ray is saying here, and Joss hasn't said really anything, so there's the evidence there. I think there's got to be some sort of response coming from WB or something's got to happen, because this is pretty big. This is going to definitely hit more mainstream, and they're going to want to talk about this, and it could paint a really bad picture on things that are happening with WB. So we're just going to wait and see what happens here, but damn, I feel bad for Fisher if this all turns out to be exactly how it went down.